1-1. This is The Temple. XY Beats by Elio. It's a little story about a part of my life I'd rather forget. Straight from the heart, straight from the get. Old time of South East Enders. I used to wake up in the morning sick and tired of life, ignoring powerful thoughts about ending my life, regretting the actions that cost me a potential wife, and living with the consequences of struggle and the strife. I couldn't let my daughter cotton on or was suicidal, or let my little soldier see a weakness in his idol. So I had to find the strength to make the situation better, so I thought I'd write it down and sum her up in 5 letters. She's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Oh, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. I'll try the lawsuits. I hit the bottle harder than I really should have done. I nearly lost my rights to see my daughter than my son. But when it's rainy weather, all I can say is butt's clever. I didn't do it all the time, but I fought and carried on. I often lost my rag and said things I shouldn't have said. Being outside when you're upset, angry and seeing red ain't always hunky-dory as the moral of the story. If it weren't for my two little uns, I'll probably be dead. She's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, what a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Oh, thank fuck I'm over the worst of it. The future's looking sweet. I landed on my feet because I didn't admit defeat. Looking back is scary, I don't want to do it again. People trying to judge me, trying to mark me out of 10. I'd rather be a single father than a partner in disguise who's trapped in a relationship of arguments and lies. Having no idea whether I was coming or I was going, I was forced into a position where I had to cut my ties. I wish I never met the slag, but I didn't, now it's done. And I'll be eternally grateful she provided me a son. But she'll never be my mate, and the battle will never be won. There ain't a hope in hell that I'll be wiping off the slate because I'm ashamed of my mistakes, and so should she be too. And I'm lucky my friends and family helped to see me through. Now I really feel for you if this is you now too, because you know the kind of thing that bitch will push you to, cause she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Yeah, what a bitch, bitch, bitch. I'll tie that all the way through, no edits, no radios, no nothing. Once off. She's a bitch.